Have you ever looked at your savings account and felt proud, only to realize your money is barely growing? Maybe you've spent years doing everything right, skipping unnecessary purchases, saving part of every paycheck, building your account balance little by little. Then one day you check the numbers. $5,000, $10,000, maybe even $20,000. And suddenly a question hits you. If I'm doing such a good job saving money, why does it still feel like I'm not getting ahead? The answer might surprise you. Because for most people, the problem isn't that they're bad at saving. The problem is that they've stopped at saving. And today, I'm going to show you the exact path that turns a saver into an investor. Without gambling your money, taking crazy risks, or needing a finance degree. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly when to save, when to invest, and how ordinary people build wealth while everyone else stays stuck. Let's get into it. First, let's talk about the biggest financial misunderstanding in America. Most people think saving money and growing money are the same thing. They're not. Saving and investing have completely different jobs. Saving is designed to protect your money. Investing is designed to multiply your money. Think of it this way. Imagine you own 2 employees. One employee is a security guard. His job is to protect what you already have. The second employee is a salesperson. His job is to go out and create more value. A savings account is the security guard. An investment account is the salesperson. The problem is that many people hire only the security guard and wonder why nothing is growing. Let's look at a simple example. Imagine 2 friends, each have $10,000. The first friend leaves the money in a savings account, earning around 1% annually. The second friend invests that money into a diversified stock market index fund. 1 year later, the saver earns roughly $100. The investor might earn around $1,000 if markets perform close to historical averages. Not a huge difference at first. But time changes everything. After 10 years, the gap becomes significant. After 20 years, it becomes massive. And after 30 years, it becomes life-changing. This is where most people underestimate the power of investing. They're focused on today's results. Wealthy people focus on decades because money grows differently when time gets involved. A single dollar invested doesn't just earn money. It earns money on top of money. Then it earns money on top of that money too. This effect is called compounding. And compounding is responsible for creating more millionaires than almost any other financial strategy. But if investing is so powerful, why don't more people do it? The answer isn't logic, it's emotion. People are afraid, and honestly, that fear makes sense. When money sits in a savings account, it feels safe. The balance barely moves. You can check it every day and see the same number. Investing is different. One day your portfolio is up, the next day it's down. The news screams that the market is crashing. Social media tells you a recession is coming, and suddenly people panic. But here's what successful investors understand. Volatility is normal. Temporary declines are not the same as permanent losses. The stock market has experienced crashes, recessions, wars, inflation spikes, and financial crises. Yet, over long periods, it has continued moving higher. That's why the transition from saving to investing shouldn't happen overnight. It should happen step by step. Step number 1. Build your financial safety net. Before investing $1, create an emergency fund. This is non-negotiable. Your emergency fund should cover approximately 3 to 6 months of essential living expenses. Rent, mortgage, food, utilities, transportation, insurance. Everything required to keep your life running. Why? Because emergencies don't care about market conditions. If your car breaks down tomorrow, you don't want to sell investments during a bad market just to pay for repairs. Your emergency fund protects you from life's surprises. And more importantly, it protects your investments from being touched too soon. Step number 2. Create 2 separate money buckets. Most people make the mistake of treating all money the same. Instead, think in categories. Bucket 1 is safety money. Bucket 2 is growth money. Safety money stays accessible. Growth money gets invested. The moment you separate these mentally, investing becomes much less stressful. Because now you understand something important. Not every dollar has the same mission. Some dollars protect your present. Other dollars build your future. Step number 3. Start smaller than you think you need to. One of the biggest myths about investing is that you need thousands of dollars. You don't. Many people delay investing for years because they're waiting until they have enough. But enough never arrives. The real goal isn't starting big. It's starting. Even investing $50, $100, or $200 consistently can build a powerful habit. And habits create wealth far more often than lucky timing. Step number 4. Keep it simple. This is where many beginners go wrong. They watch videos about day trading. They hear stories about crypto millionaires. They see social media influencers claiming they doubled their money overnight, and suddenly investing starts looking like a casino. But here's the reality. Most long-term wealth is built through boring consistency, not exciting predictions, not miracle stocks, not secret strategies. Simple investments often outperform complicated ones. That's why many experienced investors choose broad market index funds. Instead of betting on one company, they're investing in hundreds. If one company struggles, others continue growing. This creates diversification, which helps reduce risk over time. And that's exactly why simplicity often wins. Now here's where things get really interesting. Imagine you invest $300 every month, not every week, not every day, just $300 per month. If your investments average around 8% annually over a long period, you could end up with hundreds of thousands of dollars. Not because you're a genius, not because you picked the perfect stock, but because you stayed consistent. Consistency beats intensity in investing, every single time. Now let's address the question everyone asks. What if the market crashes right after I start investing? Actually, that's not as terrible as people think. Imagine you're buying shares every month. If prices fall, your money buys more shares. When prices recover, those extra shares become valuable. This is why long-term investors often view market downturns differently. They don't see discounts as disasters. They see them as opportunities. The real danger isn't market crashes. The real danger is panic. Selling during fear has destroyed more wealth than market downturns ever could. That's why investing success is often less about intelligence and more about behavior. The people who win are usually the people who stay invested. Let's bring everything together. If you're currently saving money, you're already doing something many people never do. That's a huge accomplishment. But saving is only the first chapter. The next chapter is investing. Build your emergency fund. Separate safety money from growth money. Start small. Invest consistently. Keep your strategy simple. Ignore the daily noise. And give compounding enough time to work. Because one day, you'll wake up and realize something incredible. Your money is no longer sitting on the sidelines. It's working, growing, building, creating opportunities while you sleep. And that's the moment financial progress starts turning into financial freedom. If you found this video valuable, Subscribe for more personal finance and wealth building content. And let me know in the comments. Are you currently focused on saving, investing, or both? I'd love to hear where you are on your financial journey.